Hello, beautiful soul, lovely child of God. As I stood up to record this video, it was 111 on the time, like 111 a.m. And what the Spirit has been guiding me to share with you is, and also guiding me to do, is like seeing the situation from the eyes of the gratitude. Like there is finding the goals, finding the gold in the situation and asking for that, like, okay God, what is the goal in this situation? As I am making this video, you're going to be seeing this video after like 4-5 days of me recording it. But my mom, like I've been hearing, I can't go and meet my mom, but she has been going through a cancer treatment, and doctors are just, everyone's very unsure. No one's saying fully saying like, okay, yes, she's gonna be okay. No one's fully saying like, okay, something is gonna, like, I don't know, a lot of things. My father even said to me like she may live only for a month or so, like, but then doctors say that it can be to like 6 months, or it can be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's all very confusing, and I was going through it a lot. Above that, my landlord in the morning asked me to pay my rent for 3 months. It is like a lot of amount, and I, right now as I'm making this video, I'm not sure how I will eat tomorrow. There's like, okay, and this has been repetitive. I've just been in this cycle, especially in the last 5-6 months, and going through it over and over again. It is exhausting, but at the same time I have received a lot of support from God. Like, okay, I can get by, and mm, it just, I had to face all of my fears, and this journey had to bring me there. I know, like, I could not have avoided these fears around money, around like just food, and just some things that I needed to learn. Okay. And above that, like, I was scared. Like, I live in another city, and I don't know anybody, okay, as such, in like, that I could rely on for help. Even though my landlord has been super nice, she has been giving me extensions for last 3 months, but then I was scared, like, what if she turns into violent? I don't want to, like, that kind of icky situation wherein you are not able to pay the money and all of that. It's I have always, like, in the last 3 months I was, and then it was bearable. I was like, okay, I'm grateful for the kindness of her and generosity, but I was like, no, not anymore. I don't want to be in this situation, God. And what else was there? There were so many things, and I was just feeling a lot of things, and my spirit was like, ask, like, God, what is the goal in this situation? What is, because, and my attitude was like, this is only happening for something really good, something so fortunate, so prosperous. Even though on surface level, yes, thinking of losing your mom, it is hard, and it's like complicated. It, as a person, as a daughter, it puts me in a very complicated situation, because I have always had a very weird relationship with my mom, because she never took stand for me, and so many like dark things happened in our relationship, how she wasn't there, and how it is just like, whoa, like, it was like dark stuff that happened, and how she was just never there when I was going through so much. She was never there, okay. And as a child, and it was very shocking, okay, shocking. And then now when I know, like, okay, now I'm gonna,
powering on.
She is there, like, not here for long, or I don't know for how long. Then, like, it puts us in a very it puts us in a very different, it's a pain that you can't explain, really. It's a pain that you can't explain, and a confusion, okay. And as a human being, to go through all of this, it's scary. It's very painful, over the responsibilities and all of that. And I was like, spirit guided me to hold the attitude of gratitude. Like, God, show me what is the goal in this situation. Oh God, like, okay, this is only happening for something good. It is only happening for something good. And especially in the morning when my landlord told me, no, like, hey Jyoti, you gotta give it. And just like my, if this would have happened few months ago, I wouldn't have been able to be standing. I would like lose my nervous system and I would panic. But I could just take it. I could just take it. And it just and then the one first thing that I did, when I was going through all of this pressure and not knowing what to do, what could I possibly do, you know and that money, like, okay, not showing up and all these things, and food and just everything, and me not being able to go see my mom, because right now my wish is just to be, and I can't. And this is like the tricky situation was that if I already had, like, I have to pay the rent here, and like, and my family, my father doesn't know about it, and I can't even tell him all of a sudden, like, okay, I have this much money to be paid, when he is taking care of my mother's financial, so hospital bills. Okay, so I don't want to give tell him that, and I can't even go from here, because then my landlord will think like, oh, she is someone who is, being humiliated or being seen as thief or something like that, when it is not like that. I'm barely like thankfully I have like enough to eat, like, every day something works out that I eat. And so far, but it has been painful and very tricky. So I was just like, I wanna just go hug my mom, even though, like, hug my mother and just create beautiful memories with her for the time that she is here, for long, like, however long she is here, spend good time, at the same time whole, take care of my business and like the career that I'm building, believing in myself, in my dreams. you know it has been so much, but like the attitude of gratitude, my purpose of sharing my personal things with you over here is because I was always embarrassed. I felt like I can't share this with anybody, and that is what something that I needed to do. Like, ask for help. I asked my friend, like, hey, this is the situation that I have been in. And because when you hide, shame can really convince you to do dark stuff, really. The people cheat, people become stealers and all. Why? Because they feel like that, to dive deep into the vulnerability, like, hey, I'm not in a position to, hey, I don't have this, I'm feeling incapable of doing this. When you are not able to say that, you go towards doing all kind of dark stuff. Okay, and plus my ancestry line has people who have stolen, people who have been thieves, people who have been, like, beggars. I was just feeling all kind of pain. But anyway, I wrote my friend a text like, hey, I've been going through this. It's sometimes, it's not like what someone can do. They may not be able to do anything, but it's like you being able to be heard. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. I don't know, something, there is power in vulnerability. You gotta let yourself be vulnerable. It is not trauma dumping. And people who are really wise, who have been through the things, they don't run away from your pain. They understand it, and they just, the safe space that they give you to be, because solution comes. There is solution for everything. It just, my purpose of sharing what I want you to like, what spirit guides wanted was to you hold the attitude of gratitude in situations that feel like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. Or instead of your first action, like if something unpredictable happens in your life, and you instead of jumping into the bad conclusion, holds in, go for a walk, and like just know, start to affirm to yourself, this is only happening for something so good, this is only happening for something prosperous, this is only happening for something so fortunate. You gotta have this attitude, and then slowly you will know how to deal with the fears, and God will lead you, higher power will lead you. That's what, the air that you walk into, the sun that is shining, that will guide you and lead you. And that is what spirit guides wanted you to know. But what I wanted to personally share, want to inspire you to do is like, share your stuff when you are going through some kind of thing. Write about it in your journal. Talk, have a safe person, one or two safe person that you feel like, and don't think like you will be embarrassed. No, you will not be. um, when we laugh, there have been situations in my past wherein I have laughed, not laughed at, but I have been like, oh my god, who does not have, like, maybe just like got icky on someone's financial situations and all of those things, or like when they were going through some problem, or if if we are not constantly checking on ourselves, we are happy in someone's downfall. We are happy in, or when we get unhappy from seeing other people's happiness. And which is also true, like one of my friend, when I saw her Instagram story, she was traveling to the love of her life, she's having, someone bought a new home, and all these good things were happening. And I could, like, if I would not have done this work on myself, I would have been jealous. But instead I was like really grateful. I was like, okay, something good is happening in my world, even though if it is happening in someone else's life, it is happening in my world. Someone's getting married, someone's going meeting the love of their life, someone's bought a new home, someone's enjoying a beautiful yummy meal, and I started to see it as a blessing, even though it is for someone else. And I was just really grateful, and that was helping. And so what I was saying was, share it with some people. You gotta, no matter what is it, no matter what it is, whether you are in financial debt, whether it is like some addiction you are having, any kind of dark addiction, whatever, there is a solution for everything, there is a way out through everything, for everything, as long as you just have to have this little bravery to speak up about it, to just share with somebody. And there will always, and I'm already praying that may we always have the safe people that we can rely upon, and we can go to, we can seek support from. When you are going through something, it's not that you should be shamed, it's like you need support, and you're gonna get that support. Okay, that's the attitude, and everything you gotta have. And just this, you gotta have that energy. Gratitude builds up the energy. And when we are going through this situation, we can easily become bitter and resentful towards people, bitter and resentful towards money, bitter and resentful towards just like so many things. And so asking gods and goddesses to keep your heart clean and lighter, you know uh, that will be very also good. I know this, okay, I know this video will be helpful, even though I feel like I made it in a very this kind of way, but this had powerful message from spirit of gratitude, of letting yourself be vulnerable. And yeah, the people who are meant to, and let's see how God leads me through this. How God, I don't know how in 4 or 5 days I'll make this money, or how things will work out. And today is my mom's, as 12th of February, it's my mom's and father's wedding anniversary, and my mom is in the hospital. I'm not with her, and it's only for the good. I know I'm But it's, and on 5th of March is my birthday, last birthday, just 5 days before my birthday. My grandfather passed away, and my birthday, I've been trying to give myself happy life. I've never had like happier birthdays in which I was really happy and surrounded by what I have been manifesting in the last 5 years, like friends who would really be happy to see me happy and celebrate my birthday. um and this time I don't know what's, but I this is just my vulnerability that I'm sharing with you, okay? Book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me for deeper levels of support and guidance, intuitive psychic spiritual guidance. And you can also get much deeper and one-on-one support from me in my mentorship of 12 weeks, when we will dive deep for 12 weeks with like my intuitive gift of intuitive therapy, and to be able to guide you through your unprocessed emotions and help you step into your power, confidence, and like have a safe space and beautiful space for you. Yeah, my mentorship is for you, wherein you will also come in alignment with your artistic creative gifts. If you feel like I do not have anything to offer to the world, let me lead you there, because you're highly gifted. Definitely you're a child of God. You know what runs in your body is that God energy, okay? And you're very, and Mother Earth is your mother. Mother Earth is, she's so creative, and you are so creative. It's just some beliefs that you're holding about your, you just need a support, you know, a teacher, a mentor by your side, and I'm that person for you, okay? Link of everything is in my bio, and you can also donate for my rent, food, and bills. That will also help me and support me a lot. Link of that is also in my bio. And I want to warmly invite you to check out my magic painting. When you keep my magic painting around, they magnetize good energy, high vibrations, and positive energies in your life. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother, thank you for guiding me, thank you for leading my way. The magic of this painting is such that when you bring it in your life, you will become very vulnerable, confident, authentic. Like you will move in this world very bravely, courageously, confidently. You'll find yourself going towards the career, the love, the money, the home, everything that Mother Earth and God wants you to have. Because you can live with limitation, like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I can't have this, I can't have that, you know. But the way Mother Earth sees you and God sees you, it's super powerful. So the fridge magnets of this painting is available. You gotta experience the magic of it yourself, and so order it today. And another thing also, my sacred offering for you would be, I wanted to show you my frills over here, they're so cute, is my like customized magic painting, wherein you will hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting for you, uniquely for you and for your life, and it will bring extraordinary magic, harmony, sacred energies, and peaceful energies, success, good health, and power, and just magic, like full magic, and miraculous energies into your life. Link of that is in my bio. I'm just feeling this, you know, I'm feeling spirit, and so beautiful. Link of that is in my bio. Also, like, you know, I want to share that today, when in the afternoon, you know, I was feeling, I just went to sleep because it was so, I was feeling sad, of course, you know, and unsure, and I went to sleep, and I woke up uh, at 8 in the evening. And then I was wanting to go into the sadness of not being able to get the dates that I want to eat, you know, to not order it, to not being able to order the grocery, to not have the snacks that I would like to eat, because there were peanuts and I kept eating peanuts. And because when you have varieties available, so then you eat little of different things, and then your stomach is good. But like when you have like too much on one thing all the time, that's not good, right? So I was like, I want to have dates and all of that, and I was about to get into the sad loop, okay, sad loop, and I was about to get into the grief, but for some reason spirit didn't let me stay in my bed and cry. I know the crying is gonna happen, I know, like, whatever, I never want to run away from, like, my commitment is to my heart. I want to be there by my side. I want to feel and see and hear every truth of me. I want to see and hear and feel what is making me sad, what is making me feel afraid, where I'm feeling not supported, where I'm not feeling held, what am I needing and I'm not able to get it. I wanna see all truth of me, full me, everything about me, okay? And yeah, I want to love me right. I want to love me right. I want to make sure that I'm treating myself right. I want to make sure I'm doing right by my side, okay? So I'm not like, I want to feel my feelings. I want to feel all the pain that is there. I don't want to suppress it, even if it is hard, okay? Because it's even harder. It's the pain that is felt, it's easier. Even though it feels hard to feel that pain, that's a gift. You know, there is this beautiful tarot card reader, Shay. She's amazing, okay? She says that there is beautiful gold in grief and pain. And yeah, so, like, anyway, the pain that we are trying to suppress becomes a poison, okay? And the pain that we feel, it becomes, it turns into so much wisdom and power. It's beautiful, you know. And it's going through things of life, the messiness of life, that honestly we become freer, and we become just like, I don't know, some kind of power. So anyway, like, when I woke up in the evening, I would have gone into crying loop, but I couldn't. Like, spirit didn't let me. There have been times wherein spirit has kept me in bed and kept me crying, but today it was different. Spirit got me and, like, fed me, like, my fed me like that. Asked me to make aloo parathas, which is like a dough made out of whole wheat and stuffed with potatoes and some spices, okay? I made it and I eat it, and this was the food of my ancestors. Like, they used to eat it a lot, especially my grandmother and my mom also. She makes it whenever she comes home now, also from her treatment. She asks my sister to make that for her, if that is allowed. But right now she's on just khichdi and all of that small stuff. But you know, my ancestors fed me that, the spirit of my grandmothers and my ancestors. And I don't know why it is necessary for me to share it over here, but for some reason it is. And yeah, like,